Okay, just like with multiple steps, the first thing we want to do is to distribute if necessary. So I want to look at both sides, the left and the right, and check that there's no parentheses. If there is, I need to go ahead and distribute. Okay, so I see a parenthesis, therefore I need to distribute the number in front of it. In this case, I'm going to multiply everything by 2. 2 times 4 is 8w. We cannot forget the variable. 2 times negative 1, positive times a negative is a negative 2, equals. Now I look at the next side and there, I see parentheses. Right outside the parentheses, I see a negative 10. So once again, I need to distribute. Now, because the w, there's no number in front of it, I put an imaginary 1. Negative 10 times 1 is negative 10w. Negative 10 times negative 3 is positive 3. Now, because the plus 4 is not inside the parentheses, I do not distribute to it. I just bring it down. So there we have it. Now, second step, combine like terms if necessary. So I look at the left and I see that there's nothing else going on. So I don't need to combine. I look at the right and there I do see that we need to add them. Okay, now here I did forget a 0 because negative 10 times negative 3 is positive 30, not 3. So I start combining. I see that negative 10 is the only w, so negative 10w stays. And then I see that we have 30 and 4. Because they are both positives, I just add them and keep the sign. And that gives me 34. Everything else comes down. Now this is not a negative, that was just to show you that part of the equation. Now I move on to step number 3. Now this is a little different. It says move variables to the left. So I need to look at the right. I'm not going to touch the 8w because that's already on the left. Here I see a negative 10w. In order to send it to the other side, I need to do the opposite. So the opposite of negative 10w is plus 10w. And I'm going to align it with the part that has a w as well. Cancels. 8 plus 10 is 18w. Minus 2 comes down, equals, and then 34 comes down. Fourth step is to undo any addition or subtraction. So I see a minus 2. The opposite of minus 2 is plus 2. What I do to one side, I do to the other. Cancels. I get 18w equals, because they're both positive, I add them. I get positive 36. Now, last step is undo multiplication or division. Because there is no plus or minus between the 18 and the w, we go ahead and say that they're being multiplied. So the opposite of multiplication is division. So I do that to both parts, and I divide by the number in front of the variable. In this case, it's 18. What I do to one side, I must do to the other. Turns into a positive 1w, which is what I wanted. 36 divided by 18 is positive 2.